Yes guys, what is up and welcome to a new video. And anyway, basically this is a new series on my channel where with my two mates I'm going to be doing predictions every week for the whole Premier League season, all 38 games, all 38 weeks, game weeks. So obviously first game week this week, the first game week of 2021 to 2022 season. And yeah, we're just going to predict the scores every week. And what I want you guys to do as well is put in the comments your score predictions. And yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share. And let's jump into the Discord with the boys. Let's just get cracking on to the score. I already explained the intro before to them, so we might as well just get cracking on. So first game, Brentford beats Arsenal. I'll give you a little bit of info on what's happening here. 3 seasons ago, when Arsenal played Leicester, and then last season when we played Fulham, we've won both of the games. So we've won both starting games twice in a row. Well, not twice in a row. It was 1 year gap, and then we won. So it was the first game as well. So that's what I'm saying. So Brentford obviously newly promoted side, so they're going to be going at it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want that first result. But anyway, what predictions did you went for, guys?
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0, 2-0. Kelvin?
It's the same. 2-0.
I'm going for 1-0 Arsenal because we've got a decent defence. We normally like to keep a clean sheet or two. But yeah, decent defence we got. Any reasoning for your 2-0s? Who's getting the goal scoring?
I don't know the players.
You don't know any Arsenal?
Is Pepe in Finland or something?
Yeah, Pepe. We got Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Saka,
I'm saying Lacazette.
He does like to score on the first game week. He does like to score.
Saka.
And Saka. Wow. I'm telling you now, Pepe's getting the goal. Pepe's going to have a blinder of a season. I'm telling you now, come on. Moving on to game 2, which is actually a big match. I'm telling you now, this is a big match. Man United against Leeds. But this season as well, you've got to take into context that there's fans back in the grounds as well. That is what you've got to take back in context. Because last season, no fans, so it didn't really matter if you were playing at home or away. But this season, there's a lot of fans in the ground. So, Leeds beats Man United because the fans are back at Old Trafford. They're back. The old firm's back. I'm going for a 3-1 win for United. Even though Leeds, I could see Leeds. I feel like it's either going to be 3-1 United or it's going to be like a 2-2 draw. But my brain's telling me 3-1 United. What do you think?
I put 1-0 Man U. I'm not going for that much. 4-1 Man U.
4-1.
Mm-hmm.
Leeds are always open at the back. Very open.
Nah, it's the start. It's the start of the season.
And the fans back in the stadium. That plays a big part.
They're gonna want to be playing.
Exactly, because if it was the other way around and Leeds were playing at home, I'd back Leeds to get a result out of that because the fans are on their backs. You know what I'm saying? But they got that 12th man in the stadium. But United have got that 12th man. I think they've got a little bit more quality than Leeds. You know what I'm saying? So Kelvin's going for 1-0, Desh is going for 4-1, and I'm going for 3-1. Alright, next game is Burnley against Brighton. Probably the worst game of the game week, probably. But both, obviously, Burnley, the Brexit club, the fans are back at the stadium, egging them on a little bit. So for that game, I'm going for a 2-1 win for Burnley. Obviously, Brighton like attacking. Their expected goals is always high. But I feel like Burnley are going to win that first game.
I think it's going to be a draw. 0-0.
0-0 ball draw. That is a good prediction because it is Burnley.
No goals.
Let's what you said.
I'm thinking 2-1 Burnley or 1-1 Burnley. But
So you're going for the same as me?
I think I'm gonna go
2-1, yeah? Same as me.
No, you said 2-0.
I said 2-1.
Alright, I'm going 2-1. Draw. 1-1.
1-1 you're going for?
It's gonna be a draw. It's gonna be one of those shitty Prem games that you just sit and watch and just regret watching.
Because Brighton are good at playing. Brighton's expected goals are always high, and at the back they're a bit dodgy. Anyway, next is Chelsea against Crystal Palace. Chelsea, obviously, I predict them to finish top of the league. back in my prediction video. If you haven't watched that, hop back and go and watch that after this video. But obviously they've just played in the Super Cup, winning it on penalties against Villarreal. So that is a decent thing to get under their belt just before the season starts, and I feel like they're going to kick on and win 3-0 in the first game week against Crystal Palace.
I'm saying 2-0. 2-0, solid.
I'm saying
3-0.
3-1.
3-1.
3-1 Chelsea.
Next up, we got Everton against Southampton. I feel like this is going to be a very close game, but I'm going to leave Kelvin you to do the intro for this one.
Me?
Yeah.
I think, I'm gonna lie, I think it's going to be a draw again. Because last season, Southampton, they were good at the start.
So you've got 1-1 draw, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, Dex, what are you saying?
I'm saying 1-0 Everton. I think they're going to score one goal like in the 80th minute or something like that. They're going to score one goal and buck up in the defense. Southampton.
Late
minute or something like that.
See, I think Everton are looking poor this season. Obviously, they just lost 4-0, I think it was, pre-season to United. So for this game, I'm going on the similar wavelength to Kelvin, but I'm going for a 1-0 draw. Did you say 1-0, Kelvin?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Alright, we're on the same wavelength. I think it's going to be a 1-0 draw. I'm not too sure who's going to score, but I feel like that's going to be the result. Next up, we've got Leicester against Wolves. Obviously, Leicester just came off of winning the Community Shield against City, beating them 1-0. I feel like Leicester are going to win this quite comfortably, 2-0.
3-0.
2-0.
I'm saying 2-1. I'm saying 2-1.
No, I'm saying 2-0.
2-0, the same as me, yeah?
I said 2-0.
I'm saying 2-1. I think Wolves are going to get a cheap goal, just an easy goal.
Probably like 90th minute, maybe. But I'm sticking with my 2-0. Dex, what did you say? 2-0, yeah?
Yeah, 2-0.
Alright, so me and Dex both went 2-0, and then Kelvin's went 2-1. Quite straightforward, that one. Wolves ain't great anymore. Next up, we got Watford, newly promoted Watford against Aston Villa. And this one, obviously, Aston Villa are the better club, but you got to take into consideration that Watford are going to have the fans behind them because it's their first game back in the Premier League. So that is what you got to take into consideration. However, I think Aston Villa's class is too much for Watford, and I'm saying a 3-1 win for Aston Villa.
I'm saying this is going to be another 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw, yeah? You think the 12th man is going to help them?
I don't know. I don't fucking see Watford being that good, but Aston, I don't fucking know.
Obviously, Aston Villa have brought in some big transfers. The signing of Wendia, Danny Ings. But I feel like that like threat up front is too much for Watford to handle. Dex, what are you saying?
I'm saying Aston Villa's going to win. I'm saying 1-0. It's going to be one of them low
cheeky
games.
1-0. Everyone loves a little cheeky 1-0. So I've went for 3-1 Villa. Kelvin's went for a 1-1, and then Dex just went for a 1-0 Villa as well. Right, moving on to the last game of Saturday, which is Norwich against Liverpool. I feel like Liverpool are going to steamroll them in the first game, 4-0. I'm telling you now, Salah always loves a bag of goal. Salah always loves a bag of goal in the first game. Don't know who else is going to score, but I'm saying they're going to steamroll them 4-0.
I was thinking the same, but then, I don't know. It's the first game of the season. I'm saying Salah's going to get 2 goals, 2-1. I think Norwich are going to score. I just have a feeling.
Can you see a little sneaky goal from like Timo Pukki?
Maybe not even sneaky, I just see a goal from them.
Or maybe they'll take the lead. Maybe they'll take an unexpected lead and then Liverpool claw it back.
I don't think Norwich is going to score any. I'm saying Salah's obviously going to score. I'm saying Liverpool's going to win pretty comfortably. 5-0.
5-0? Ain't a bad prediction. I remember, I think it was 2 seasons ago, first game, Liverpool played Norwich and they beat them like, I think it was like 3 or 4-0. So 5-0 is not a bad prediction. But I feel like it won't be that high just because Norwich will have the fans behind them. But once the second goal goes in, the fans will be gone, and then that's when Liverpool score like 2 more, or maybe even 3 more. Maybe Debs is 5-0. So then we got the last two. When we got coming to the last two games, we got Newcastle against West Ham, and for this one, I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I feel like both teams are on a kind of similar level. Maybe let West Ham a little bit above Newcastle's level. However, fans are back in the ground. Newcastle fans are a pretty good fan base, and I feel like that's going to take them to get that one goal. I feel like West Ham will be leading, and then towards the end of the game, Newcastle will grab one back.
I think it's just going to be 2 easy goals from West Ham early, and then at the end, like you said,
early, like two goals early, and then shut up.
No, I think West Ham are going to get 2 early goals. That's half, and then Newcastle will get another one at the end, 2-1. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking the same.
2-1, yeah.
I was thinking, West Ham is going to score, and then Newcastle are going to get a cheap goal.
So you feel like West Ham are going to score like 2 goals kind of early on, then shut up shop.
Yeah,
and then,
first half.
All right.
Then they're going to lack.
Alright, and then moving on to the biggest game of the game week 1, which is Tottenham against City. And obviously, Tottenham haven't got. I don't think Kane's going to be playing this match. He's only just returned from holiday. Even if he does play, I don't think he's going to be match fit. So I can't see him starting. So for that reason, I'm saying a City 3-1.
I'm saying the same. I'm not going to lie. I'll put this game down 3-1.
I'm going for 2-0 Man City.
2-0. That is what my second prediction was going to be, but after a little bit more consideration, I went for 3-1. But I could see it being a 2-0. I could also see it be a 1-1, but I can't see Tottenham winning. That has been the video. I hope you lot enjoyed. Make sure you put in the comments your predictions for the game week 1. If you feel like we've messed up all the scoreline, maybe you think Tottenham are going to beat City, put it in the predictions. I want to hear your predictions. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that has been the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and next time you see us, we'll be in game week 2. So in a bit, boys.